Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. You know, we're talking about the Columbia Police this morning, and specifically the Columbia Police Foundation. Of course, the police department is run by city taxes, and they're budgeted, and they have a certain amount of money to operate, buy gas, buy uniforms, make sure that the police operations keep the men and the citizens safe here in town. But sometimes the men and women who keep us safe need a little extra something that isn't budgeted. In the case of a catastrophic event, the loss of a loved one, a fire, maybe dogs for the canine unit in bulletproof vests, they turn to the Columbia Police Foundation. That's a group of volunteers who make up a board. They go out and try to bring that money in for those much needed other things that aren't budgeted for the police officers. Joining me this morning, the Vice President of the Columbia Police Foundation, Schroeder. Good morning.
Good morning.
So yeah, you know, and I think it's an important distinction that the foundation is a separate entity, not of the police department.
Absolutely. It has no affiliation with the Columbia Police Department at all.
Right, and so it's a nonprofit. So fundraising goes in, and I'm a very proud member of the foundation as well, of the board. So you know, I certainly can speak rather eloquently, at least as good as I get anyway. But you know, but we do a lot of things for the officers. You know, if one has a loved one who dies, you know, and a fire, that kind of thing. When they come on hard times, you can't go to the chief of police and say, "Hey, chief, can I, you know, borrow a few $100? It's just not in the budget. Not that the chief wouldn't. It's just not. You can't do that.
That's right. That's right. And that's what the foundation does. We're there to raise money, to put money in the foundation. So if we do have an officer that falls on, God forbid he gets hurt, he's in the hospital, his family can't afford to come see him, the foundation will step in and give assistance there.
Sure.
And for any of the other thing he may need for his day-to-day recovery.
Right.
Stuff like that is what we do. Equipment for the police cars, equipment for the officers, vest for the canines, vest for the officers. That's what the foundation's all about.
Sure. And you know, and of course, it is a nonprofit, and we turn to the citizens. You know, we're a volunteer board. We don't draw any kind of salary or paycheck, volunteer time, and look for events and things that help raise money for those funds. And I know we got a couple cool ones coming up, including New Year's Eve.
Absolutely. We've got the zone at New Year's Eve, October 31st at 9 o'clock.
Or December 31st.
I'm sorry.
October 31st would have been
December
Halloween,
31st, that's right. December 31st, the elevator doors opened at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
They have all proceeds at the door go to the foundation, so we encourage everybody to please come out.
It's going to be a good time. I know the party at the zone is always a good time.
We're going to have all the lights on in the stadium.
Right.
We're going to have a DJ, food, about everything you can imagine for New Year's Eve, and a champagne toast at midnight.
Sure, so it should be a good time. And I know that downtown they have a party as well, but from the zone you can actually see the fireworks because they're right by the State House.
Absolutely.
You can catch the fireworks from inside the stadium.
Catch the whole show right there from the end zone.
And another cool thing, because it is public safety, you know, the police foundation, a bunch of cops running around. I know, Chris, speaking of volunteering and donating, you're a wrecker service, and you're actually you'll be wreckering people's cars home for free should they feel that they shouldn't be driving afterwards.
If they've had too much to drink, we will be assisting in towing them and their cars home.
Getting home safe. In a good way. The kind of tow you want, not the one where...
Right.
When this guy shows up behind blue lights, it's not a good thing.
No.
He shows up for you, it's all right. There's also coming up on the 30th lunch at Zach's.
Zach's Sandwich Shack and Blue Plate Specials at 3512 Bush River Road. We'll be holding a barbecue chicken fundraiser
and that's on
there.
January 30th, so that's about a month out.
January 30th. That's the last Thursday of January.
Okay.
And it starts at 11 a.m. and it goes till 2 p.m. And
Fantastic.
so we encourage everybody to come out to that because all proceeds, 100%, will go to the foundation for that as well.
Sure, and you know, go right to the men and women here in the city of Columbia that are out there working, you know, pushing the cruisers, answering the calls, dealing, interacting every single day. I think it's a great mission. I'm very proud to be involved with it. It's a great mission. We're going to get details for you at WACH.com and the Police Foundation, how you can get involved and more about the foundation. And a lot of departments have them. I know Richland County has a foundation. Almost every police department has some form of faction of the same kind of foundation. So it's great stuff. Remember, whatever your community is, remember the men and women. I know you don't want to see them behind you in your car, but they're sure good to have when you need them.
Yes, they are. Absolutely.
Chris Schroeder, so we get details for you at WACH.com. New Year's Eve at the Brice. It'll be a good time. Stick around. We are going to be talking weather. In fact, maybe even a little